we all have strengths and we all have weaknesses. Some of these are things that we're born with. Some of the weaknesses, maybe you were not born with enormous hands to play those giant spans on the piano, and it's something unfortunately you can't change. We often have strengths mentally. There's things that we learn faster than other things, and there's also things that we're interested in more than other things, the things that give us the fire to kind of explore. And so the more you can play to your strengths, the more enjoyable I think you will find making music. So if you, this may involve coming to terms with a few weaknesses that, like the hand size, you have no control over. But sometimes there are things that are fundamentally you, and you may not think of it as a strength. So perhaps you are quite a soft and delicate player, and a lot of people might say that this is not a good thing because you want to have strength and you want to be able to play these fiery passages. But for you, if that's the way you're made, if that's the way that your mind imagines music, if that's the way that you feel most at home playing, then it's a reason to bring this delicacy out as much as you can. And maybe it dictates your choice of repertoire or the songs you play a little bit, but it doesn't have to. It can be your unique interpretation of that repertoire of those songs. So you bring something to that music that somebody else does not bring. So somebody else that does not have that delicacy, that lightness, that softness. It doesn't mean you have to play softly so that no one hears you. The delicateness is kind of a different quality. So you can have strength, you can have delicate strength, you can have vulnerable delicacy, you can have, there's all these different ways of playing delicately that are not just kind of feeling like Tinkerbell tiptoeing on the piano keys. But if that is the fundamental way, if that's your essence, is this essence of delicacy, then you don't need to feel like you have to work on suppressing that. You can bring it out in everything you do and let it guide your unique voice and your unique way of expressing yourself musically. So my task today is spend a few minutes, set a timer so that it doesn't take too long in your practice, just listing out what you think your strengths are. So think of the things that maybe you've been complimented on, that people have said you've played well. Also think of your strengths as a learner. What do you find the easiest to learn? What do you find the most interesting to learn? What gets you the most excited about playing music? What gets you the most inspired? And list out your strengths and then see how you can bring these strengths out in your practice today and enhance them in the exercises and the repertoire you're working on. Hi, I'm Erica. I am a musician and music teacher, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more practice tips, motivation and inspiration. And also share this video with any friends who are also practicing music. And finally, if you like, you can stick around for a short meditation at the end of this video to prepare you for a great day's practice. So happy practicing, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So we're going to take a few minutes to prepare for practice, to relax the body and the mind. You can take out your instrument, have any music, books, pencils ready. Then you can sit or stand with your instrument or without. And we're going to start with a soft focus in the eyes. Bring your awareness to the space you're in. Notice any sounds in the room, any smells. And then with the next exhale, closing the eyes. And we bring our awareness in to our bodies, feeling the weight of the body on the chair, or feeling the feet connected with the floor. Maybe feeling the instrument in your hands, its texture under your fingers. And then bringing the awareness further in still to the breath and to the place where you feel it. Maybe the nose, the throat, the chest, the diaphragm. Feeling the rise of each inhale and the release of each exhale. And as you notice the breath, on each exhale, letting every muscle in your body release just a little bit more. Each exhale brings more relaxation to the body and more stillness to the mind. And if thoughts arise, just let them do what it is they want to do. Maybe they float by, maybe they stay. Just bringing your awareness back to the breath, back to each inhale, and to the release of the exhale. Every breath, relaxing the muscles in the body just a tiny bit more. And then bringing the awareness back out to the body, to the weight of the body in the chair, the feeling of your feet connected to the floor, the feeling of your instrument under your fingers. Then bringing the attention further out into the space, noticing any sounds in the room, however small they might be. And then gently blinking the eyes open, ready to start practice for the day.